everybody, so today I'm going to do a video about my tattoos. I've had a few people ask about them and I've made one in the past, but I figured I'd do an updated one because my arm is totally way more tattooed now. So in the last video I think I only had these flowers and maybe the peacock feather and the butterfly, but as you can see there's a lot more going on now. The very first tattoo I ever got was the flowers, and I just got the outline, and then, you know, at first I was like, I'm just gonna get a half sleeve, but then eventually I ended up getting more, and I got those colored in, and then I'm gonna show you that right here. You can see kind of, it's hard to get it all in there. But there's daisies and sunflowers, and there's different colored daisies. So it goes all the way up to there. And then I got this butterfly, which is right here. And it's very colorful. It's one of my most colorful tattoos. And I think it's because it's in the inside of my arm, because it never hits sunlight. And as you know, or if you don't know, whenever you get tattooed, and you're not supposed to let it get in the sun or else it'll fade. And it's a butterfly. And then I think the next one I got was this peacock feather right here, and it's right there. It's very light, and I think it looks lighter than everything else because it doesn't have an outline. It's just straight up color, but it's really cute and I like it a lot. And then I have the sandcastle here. And then let's see, the next one that I got was Marilyn Monroe, and it's right here. And I got it the Andy Warhol version of Marilyn Monroe rather than just the normal version. And so basically I brought in the picture. If you've seen the Andy Warhol version, there's like all these different colorful versions of her, and like with different colored lips and hair and all this stuff like that, and it's kind of crazy colored. And that's what it ended up turning out like. It looks just like her, and it's one of my most popular pieces that everybody comments on all the time and wonders where I get it done at. But yeah, I've always loved Marilyn Monroe. And then I have this dream catcher right here, and it has like the little feathers and a little flower coming out and little hearts and the little dream catcher part and a little daisy right there, and it's pretty cute. And this one right here is a girl putting on lipstick in a mirror, and it kind of blends in with these roses right here, and it goes around. She has pearls on her hand right there, and it goes all the way around to this side, and if you look, like there, it kind of starts right here and wraps around there. So, and I got that because I'm in beauty school, and most people get like the shears and the comb, and I didn't really want to do that because everybody has that, you know. So I figured I'd get something for the love that I have for it, but just not the typical scissors. And I really love makeup, so it's more beauty makeup than rather than hair. But if you look, she actually has finger waves. And if you know anything about hair, I think it was in the 50s or 60s that was really popular, like the finger waves. I suck at them, but they're really beautiful. And then this one right here is, if you can see, it's a locket, and it has two keys, two skeleton keys, and one travels down through there with a ribbon attached to it, and then the other one travels over on this side, and it has a purple ribbon. And so the keys fit in a little heart. And the very last one, the most recent one that I got, are these roses right here. They're gold roses, so they never die. And they travel around my arm, and they kind of go into this piece right here, up through there, on my elbow, and then another little rose comes right there. And I would honestly have to say, if you've never had a tattoo before, the most painful one that I've had so far would be on the elbow and right there, because this skin right here is really thin, and the whole time he was doing it I felt like a vein was just gonna pop and blood was gonna squirt everywhere. It hurt really, really bad. And this right here is bone, like, you know, it's thin, 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 and then you have this bone right there. So the needle just constantly jabbing into the bone, it was just horrible. Like the feeling, it was just really, really bad. The faces I was making were probably really hilarious, but this one didn't hurt that bad. It took 4 hours to color in all this because he was very careful and very precise about his detail. But, I mean, it got pretty raw after the first 3 hours and it started to hurt, but, yeah. But altogether, tattoos don't hurt that bad to me. But, I mean, I hate needles too. Like, needles going into my skin, like getting a shot, like I automatically have a, what's it called? Where you freak out and you just start crying. Like, ever since I was little, I've always been scared of needles. But to me, tattoos, they hurt, but it's not that bad. It's bearable. And one time I was getting a tattoo, and I was getting, like, all these flowers colored in, you know. And there was a guy who'd never had a tattoo before who was coming to get something really little, and he was just having a panic attack, freaking out. And he was like, oh, my God, oh, my God. And I was like, dude, look over here. I'm this blonde, little, tiny chick, like getting decked out with this half sleeve, and you're over there acting like a wimp. And he's like, does it hurt? Does it hurt? And I was like, it's, you know, it's not gonna hurt that bad. And then whenever they were doing it, he was like, this isn't too bad, you know? So if you're going to get a tattoo, don't freak out, because it's really, you know, it isn't that bad. And plus the excitement of actually having the tattoo, you're so overwhelmed by how good it's gonna look, and, you know, you're not even worrying about the pain. I never had one on anywhere on my body other than my arm, so I couldn't tell you about the ribs or the back or the stomach or anything like that, because I've never had that done. It might be worse, but on the arm so far, it's definitely bearable. I also forgot to show you this one over here, and it says Goldie. It's backwards, but it says Goldie, G-O-L-D-I-E, and it's for my mom, because her name was Kathy, but everybody called her Goldie because she looked like Goldie Hawn. So I got that in memory of her because she passed away in 2007. So I'm going to be working on this arm some more. I'm going to get more filler going on, and then I still have this little area right there with nothing. So I need to figure something out right there. And then I hope to one day, you know, have it fully covered. So yeah, that's about it. And also, my boyfriend, he has tattoos too, and I was just going to get him to show you his tattoos, just so you can see, you know, a different skin tone and a boy, like a man, you know, just if you wanted to. And this is him. This is Brian. Say hey.
Hi.
And he has tattoos all over his chest and on his arms and on his feet. You can't really see those, but let's see. You can see, like, he has, what kind of bird is this? An eagle?
Eagle.
He's got an eagle right there, and the wings go right there, and he has 3 roses, and it says never be silenced. And then what do you have over here?
It's like this was actually my first tattoo. It's a heart, everything close to my heart. Can't really, you can see it. And then I have like up here is like it's a angel, but this is like my sketchiest tattoo I have. I got it done, you know, sketchy. Then this is like a hand coming out of heaven, and then, you know, the world, and like the little piece coming together with it. Then this is my, I just got this one done recently. It's like, the theme is the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. So it's like the horse, you know, the guy with the crown, and then like a bow and arrow back there and a sword. So that was my most recent one. And then I got, oh yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
You can lay the camera down. He has his feet tattooed too.
This one, I don't know if you can see it. I dropped something on my toe.
It says integrity.
Integrity, and then it has like the diamond, like choose a diamond over the dirt. And then this one says justice, and it has a hammer.
Yeah. So
kind of like, you know, lay the hammer.
For justice. Liberty and justice for all. Yep, so that's that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any more questions about tattoos, I mean, I'm not like the expert or anything like that, but, you know, just feel free to ask me. And
oh, by the way, the feet, are the worst tattoos I've ever gotten. The chest was okay. The very center, like right here, that little piece, like in the middle right there, that was the worst spot for me in the chest because it's like right in the middle. The shoulders were nothing. The arm is nothing. The inside of the arm is like weird, but no pain. It's just kind of one of those, this is strange. But other than that, the feet to me were the worst, most sensitive, tattoo that I was actually, this sucks and I can't wait for it to end. But if you want it bad enough, no matter what, it's going to come out good. You're there, it takes like an hour or however long. This one took 5 hours, and it's permanently on you after that, so whatever, Let's do it.
Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.